All right, so the next thing I want to do is actually place this view on a sheet. And so we have been working with views, which are just individual views. So I'm just going to close these guys up. Um, and and so there's also a place in Revit where you can create a sheet and place multiple views on that sheet. And I've done that. And I want to place this view on the sheet. And so if I scroll down, you'll see below the views is a sheets area. And there's a composition sheet. And so if I double click on that, it actually has already the, if I select this, you'll see it has the Plan A3 schematic and the Plan A1 schematic. And I'd like to put my Plan A2 schematic on here. But we have a couple of issues. One, this is really big and they need to be smaller. And then I need to slide my A2 in there. So what I'd like to do is make the scope box that we're using to crop the views smaller. So if I go, let me go to my Plan A2 schematic. We can't really see the scope box in our schematic views because they're turned off as a part of the visibility. So I'm just going to close this guy. And I'm going to open up one of the views that is not schematic, right? So if I go to my Plan A1, right, no cropping, everything's turned on so I can see that scope box. So I'll do WTZA for right now. And if I zoom in on this guy, and I'll zoom in on this a little bit, because these are set to the scope box A, and this is scope box A when I pick it, if I pull this in, they're going to both dynamically, automatically update, right? And on top of that, because I set my Plan A2 schematic, it's also updating to that. So now I can take my Plan A2 schematic over here from a view and left click, hold it down and drag it onto this sheet and place it. You'll see it wants to sort of line up. So now I have that guy here. It comes in with this default view title. I don't like this view title, and I made you another one. So while it's selected, you can come over to this and say viewport gray number only, right? Couple of differences between this one and this one is the crop region is on in this view. It won't print, but you can turn it off. So just to talk a little bit about the difference between a sheet and a view, if I make this full screen, basically these are all views. Any views that you see that have blue on them are on a sheet. So all of these that have blue are placed on this sheet or on another sheet. And so if I were to pick this and delete, you'll see the blue will go away, right? And so this is sort of like InDesign, the dorkiest InDesign on the face of the earth. And so what you want to do is set up your views, set up your sheets, drag your views onto the sheets, set up the graphics the way that you want them. Then you can model away and these will just update, dynamically as you model, right? And so you may need to do some tweaking at the end, but pretty much that's it. And so it's really Revit is about sort of making the production of drawings more efficient is really what it's about. And so I'm going to come in, and if I double click on a view, it's like I'm now inside that view, and you'll get the view options down here. I can turn off that crop region if I don't like it right here, turn it on and off. It is nice to have on if you want to move it. So for example, if I wanted to move this more accurately, I could leave the crop region on, double click outside to get back into the sheet and pick the view and then go to move. And I could move this from here to here, and then I could pick it and move it up, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch. Looks like maybe move it down 1/4 of an inch, maybe another 1/4 of an inch. Right, to get it about in the middle. So you can go and use that to move it. When I come back, we'll talk about updating the graphics and making view templates.